Hey there! Thank you for watching my new video. I've got a new stitch for you, and it's this one. It's a single crochet knot stitch, and it looks like single crochets, but it's just slightly different how you can crochet this. And it's the front and the back, and I'm going to show you how you can start this stitch. So I've got some yarn, I've got a crochet hook of 4.5 millimeters, and first I'm going to make a slip knot. And then we need a foundation chain, and you can chain any number of chains you want, so there's not a multiples of whatsoever. So I'm gonna do a slightly small swatch like this. Gonna skip that first stitch over here, and in the next one I'm gonna draw up a loop and leave it on your hook, and in the next stitch draw up a loop. And that yarn we just drawn up a loop, we're gonna pull it through the second loop on your hook. So 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna pull it through the second loop on our hook. And now we're gonna make it like a normal single crochet. So yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook. And now where we just drawn up a loop in that last stitch over here, we're gonna insert our hook and draw up a loop. And now we're gonna drop a loop in the next stitch, like here. And this loop we're gonna pull through the second loop on our hook. And now yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook. So this is what you want to do for this row. So over here where we made our second, where we drawn up our second loop. So here we're gonna draw up our first loop in your previous stitch, and now in the next stitch draw up a loop and pull that loop, that yarn, through the second loop on your hook. Yarn over, pull through both loops on your hook. So on the previous stitch over here, draw up a loop, and now in the next stitch draw up a loop, pull that to the second loop on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook. So this is what you want to repeat for this row, and this is the single crochet knot stitch. So we have 1 stitch left, so in the previous stitch draw up a loop, and then in the last stitch draw up a loop, pull that to the second loop on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook. So row 1 looks like this. Now let's go over to row 2, and that's just the row you want to repeat for the rest of your crochet work. So you should chain 1, and in that first stitch you're gonna make a normal single crochet. Now in that same stitch where we made a single crochet, I'm gonna draw up a loop, and in the next stitch you're gonna draw up a loop, and that loop goes through the second loop on your hook. Now yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook. So in the stitch we just drawn a loop, the last loop, we're gonna draw up the first loop, and now in the next stitch draw up a loop, pull that to the second loop on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook. So just repeat this until you are at the end of your row. So always start in the stitch you just made your single crochet knot stitch, and then draw up a loop in the next new stitch. And what I would like to do, if I go for my second loop, if I'm going to draw up a second loop, I hold my crochet work like this tight, so I can pull it through the second loop on my hook. So I'm here with my last stitch over here, and that's row 2. And this row you just need to repeat for the rest of your crochet work. So chain 1 and turn your work, And in that first stitch make a normal single crochet, and now make the single crochet knot stitch. So in that same space, or in the same stitch you made your single crochet, drop a loop, and then in the next stitch drop a loop and pull that loop through the second loop on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So I'm going to show you this slowly. It's not a difficult stitch, but you need to pay attention how to make the knot stitch. So I'm here. I'm gonna drop a loop in the last stitch over here. Pull it through the second loop on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook. So just continue this, and you can see it if you get the hang of it. Then it's not that difficult to crochet. So I'm gonna hold it right here and pull it through the second loop on my hook. So you can see it's just an easy stitch to make. Just like this. So here's the single crochet knot stitch, and I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me them in the comment section below. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Put on the notifications so you get a message when I upload a new video. And for now, I just wish you happy crocheting. Bye bye.